Hello my soul family, welcome to the Spiritual Counseling TV network and to your daily morning spiritual guidance for this beautiful Monday, December 5th, 2022. My name is Christy Ramirez and I'm your soul coach, spiritual influencer, and motivational speaker. So today's Monday's message, I have a little message before we get started with our oracle reading. I feel like today it's a lot of realization of our talents, our ability to be of service on God's mission, and that we should have more confidence with what we're doing. For example, me being here and filming these videos, being a motivational speaker, this is not particularly something I've done all my life, but I have been the majority of my life a counselor in the psychology field. And maybe a lot of you all don't know, but before my counseling career began 10 years ago, so before the age of 18 and even before like high school, so before the age of 14, I was always doing TV content. I was always filming commercials. I was a model as a little girl. I was a dancer. So I have a lot of experience in the entertainment field. And I feel like, again, stemming off what I said this weekly spiritual guidance, this is about realizing that we have what it takes to do what God is giving us to do. Because a lot of what we've realized these past 3 years, ever since 2020, has been like a new mission that we've been given. Something creative, something unique. And this still, of course, doesn't go for everybody, but for those who have unique purposes and like these little projects that we've been building behind the scenes, that we have what it takes because we've been doing this for longer than we think. And even though maybe, we're not at the top yet of like this industry or whatever society, the status that we seek, that comes later when we've even mastered even more. I feel like 10 years is not even enough for a lot of people to really build a solid legacy. Like it takes a lot of people like at least 20 years, right? It's a whole process and it's a whole journey. And a lot of people don't even make it till like they're in their older years, right? And a lot of probably you watching, I know I have a lot of different ages here, but for me, like in particular, I'm only 33, but I've learned a lot, and I've always been an old soul as well, which I feel like maybe a lot of you don't feel that, me being looking so young can offer advice, but trust me that in all my psychology careers and jobs that I've been given, everyone would always tell me like, you think so much more like a mature adult, older than your years, and they would underestimate just by the way I look. And I feel like that's something that's probably coming up today, is the fact of not judgment, right? Don't judge people by their cover, by how they look, because you have no idea what their soul is really like, right? Like I can look all young and I like fashion and all these things, but I'm also a very wise soul inside, and I'm very smart and I'm very good at reading people, right? And that's why I've always been very clever. And like it's almost like people can think that they take advantage of me, but at the end of the day they really can't, because I catch them at their game, right? And I feel like today that's a little bit of what we're all being called to realize, is that we are stronger than we think. Don't think that you have to be intimidated by any fears going on in the world, or if you're still climbing the ladder of success, don't be intimidated by those people at the top, because they're people just like you and they started just like you once in their life, right? They were at the bottom as well. So we don't have to be intimidated by them, because we all deserve respect, whether you're at the top or at the bottom. And that's something that's coming up today, because God is telling us that we are all deserving of respect. We're all divine children of God, and we're all worthy of acknowledgement, of love, right? Of friendship, of kindness, and all the rest that goes with that. So let us get a little spiritual guidance today. And I am feeling very cozy and toasty. I've been feeling really cold lately. Like I'm actually indoors and this is perfect outfit. So I will be taking a winter vacation in the snow later this winter season. So we're definitely gonna have to cozy up even more, layer up, right? So I hope that you've all made plans, something fun to do outside of your routine this winter season, because that's again what's gonna help us to rejuvenate for the new year. Make sure that you do check out my Advent messages here on my YouTube channel. This is a great series that I filmed the other day for building and raising a vibration and building more confidence as we step into this new year. And look at this. Love is abundant. I do feel like love follows us wherever we go. Love is all around us, within and outside of us. And that's what we should seek today. See the love in all things and the joy that surrounds us. And whatever it is that you're being asked to do, just inhale courage and exhale the fear, because it just doesn't serve you. And don't think about, anything that is disturbing your peace, because we are to protect our peace today. Our daily affirmation for today, I also switched up the order again. Okay, this is actually a message that I got when I brought the decks out, but this is exactly what we need to hear. Love follows me wherever I go. My heart is always open to love. I know that my soulmate is out there. I spread love to those around me, and it returns to me in abundance. And I do feel like this is a huge thing that we're all looking for, especially for people who are single or maybe in the wrong relationship, right? We all want to be with someone who feels like our soulmate and who is our soulmate genuinely, because that's the only kind of real relationship that's going to help us to thrive on the spiritual journey, and that's going to offer us emotional security, stability. And I feel like that's what's missing for a lot of us, especially as light workers who might find ourselves alone. We want someone who is like at our level, right? Spiritually speaking. Okay, our Golden Wings Archangel message for this beautiful Monday. And I feel like, I'm getting the message, and ironically, my outfit today, but I feel like it's been a cold and long journey for a lot of us metaphorically. On our soul journey, it's been lonely, it's been cold, filled with traumas, filled with things that we need to heal from. Lots of pain and lots of grievance of what we've lost and what we've needed to start over. And like having no one there necessarily that really understands us at a deep soul level. And I feel like God is telling us that it's the end of this, and we're soon going to be able to take off all the winter clothes, and we're going to be able to have this like comfort that we seek, right, in another. And I feel like there is justice coming in for us. Dear Archangel Zadkiel, the righteousness of God, thank you for helping me remember that I am a holy child of God. Love your divine child. And part of what's also going to help us to heal and manifest this even further, which we've already been doing a lot of this, right? It's been like a whole year that I've been repetitively speaking of this message of self-love, and we're still going at it because there might be more self-love needed. But it's almost like God is telling us, don't give up before the miracle occurs, because the miracle is right around the corner. And I feel like a lot of us already feel like giving up because it's been just too long with like nothing being manifested. Not even a glimpse of it. If anything, just more pain and just more frustration. And it's almost like not fair, right? Because we are so of light and love that we don't deserve that. But God is telling us that there's a higher reason for this, because we're being used as karmic catalyst. And for those who are not deserving of the good that they've received, they're going to be made aware of that, basically. So, a lot of times, when people seek the easy way out in life and try to take shortcuts, it's like in the beginning it seems like all this sunshine and rainbows, like they've made it, right? Because they've taken that shortcut to get to where they want, but they haven't done it with integrity, they haven't done it the right way. That's going to catch up to them. And those who have been left behind because perhaps they didn't want to go that way that was going to destroy their integrity, their sacredness, and their divinity, they've had to suffer for it because they've lost something that those who took the easy way out, even maybe through corruption or sinfulness, got it. It's going to be given back to us. So whatever is ours in our sacred journey is going to be given back to us as a divine right of royalty in God's eyes. And those who have cheated their way there, basically, are going to be stripped from it because it's not really deserving of it, right? They don't deserve it. They haven't deserved it. They haven't, what is that word? They haven't deserved it. They haven't worked for it, right? So those who are gonna get it, even though it doesn't look like it right now, even though it might look like you're losing, we're gonna come winning at the end of the game. And God is telling us that this game is anything but over. It's just beginning. So wait for God, because God's God's avenge is coming stronger than ever. So we are just to trust in God, have faith in Him, and just surrender to what's coming next, because what's coming next is going to blow people's mind, and even ourselves. We're going to be so ecstatic with happiness and joy, because this is something that a lot of us who have been in the light, who have been of mission, I feel like there's a boredom setting in because there's nothing exciting happening, right? And God is telling us, don't give up, don't give into the darkness as well because of lack of excitement, because this is going to be over, this boredom that we're feeling, this mundanity, right? Something exciting and new is going to come in that is of light. Don't give into the dark yet, because it's not worth it, because that's going to derail all the work that you've done, right? So stay a little longer. This is going to be over soon, and God is going to surprise us with blessings that's going to it's going to make us want to stay on the journey of light forever. All right, so I'll see you all tomorrow for your daily. Namaste.